single person, this month is very difficult. Engaged people, married people, people just dating, they are all around us and they aren't shy about it. Good for them, but not good for us. It's easy to get sad, jealous, and lonely. But the good news is you can date yourself. But what does that even mean? Well, dating yourself means getting to know yourself, finding out what brings you joy and spending time alone, and taking yourself on dates. Let's first talk about the latter. Taking yourself on a date is really just like being on a date with somebody else. You go out and do something fun just by yourself. So let's talk about a couple ideas. Going to a new restaurant and sitting by yourself too. I haven't done that yet. I've gotten a little scared, but I do go to restaurants through the drive-thru. Going to libraries to read books or just walk around. Going to art museums or finding art around your town. Going to beautiful exhibits around your town. Going on walks, hikes, just being out in nature. Going bowling, rollerblading, roller skating, ice skating, really whatever you want to do or whatever you would do on a regular date, you can do by yourself. I'd also encourage you to learn new hobbies or to get better at the hobbies and talents that you already have. This could be playing the piano, the ukulele, guitar, drums, lifting, sewing, knitting, crocheting, cooking, literally anything. And the good news is you don't have to be good at it. I feel like there's a lot of pressure when you want to start something new or a hobby that you have to succeed and you can't fail. But the thing is with this, with dating yourself and just doing hobbies for fun, it's just to enjoy it so you don't have to worry about it. I love to paint, but I'm not necessarily amazing at it. But I still do it from time to time because it brings me joy, and that's the purpose of doing these hobbies. So if you want to go on this dating yourself journey, you have to plan it out first. You need to ask yourself some questions. What do I want to be? Who do I want to be? What do I want to look like to other people? Not that it should matter to you, but it does help you figure out what you need to do. What brings me joy and what does the happiest, best version of myself look like? So for example, if you want to be someone who's adventurous, spontaneous, goes and has fun, you would do things like, say, go rock climbing, going on hikes, trying something new. That would help you become this new version of yourself or the better version of yourself. So why should we even date ourselves? Because it's kind of embarrassing and it's scary and it's just weird. And you might be scared of being judged. I know I felt that way. The thing is, showing self-love and dating ourselves is crucial to our well-being. Bianca Rodriguez, a licensed marriage and family therapist, says, the most important relationship you have is with yourself. Learning to love, appreciate, and celebrate yourself is a skill most people aren't taught, but they should be. Dating yourself can help you build self-love. And this is the big goal of all of it, is self-love. Another thing I found when I was researching about this is somebody used the oxygen mask metaphor. So if you've ever been on a plane, they talk about in case of emergency, those oxygen mask things fall down. And if you have a child with you, you have to give yourself the mask first before you can give it to them. And they use this in this way. We have to be able to love ourselves first and help ourselves before we can help someone else. And the thing is, yes, that's very true. But we also have to remember that it's really hard to love ourselves all the time. So as long as we're making an effort, we'll be able to love ourselves. Now, we're going to talk about the love languages. I love these. So this is basically how we best receive and give love to other people. It's our languages of love. So there's 5 of them. There's physical touch, words of affirmation, quality time, gift giving, and acts of service. My top 3 are words of affirmation, quality time, and physical touch, but not by my family members. Hugs are weird sometimes. Let's talk about that one first, how we can give this to ourselves. So this might sound kind of weird, but just giving yourself a hug, touching yourself on the face, all those things, and getting hugs from people around you and just making sure that you're taking care of your body and showing that love to yourself can be really important. Words of affirmation. This is my top one, so it's the one I know most about. Something I do for myself is I journal every night. And part of my journaling is I write down 3 things that I love about myself. And I try to go back and forth of different things that I love and not stick to the same 3 things, like my humor that I talk about. So I can talk about physical, personality, emotional, anything like that. Another thing is to look in the mirror and tell these things to yourself. I am beautiful, I am smart, I am talented, and this can help show that affirmation to yourself. Quality time. So this one you can really do when you go on those dates with yourself. So showing yourself that you know that it's important to spend time with yourself. It's especially important to put away your phone and put away distractions when you're doing this. So when you go on these dates, try to put away the internet, put away the connections, and just really try to focus on yourself and what you're feeling. This helps you get to know yourself and appreciate yourself. Acts of service. This one you might be like, I can serve myself? It's not just serving other people? Yes. Something I do is I make my bed every morning. And now when I come home, I go, who made my bed for me? And it was me. And I just love that I do that for myself. I keep my room clean, I put things away, I take care of everything that I have. And this is acts of service towards myself. So think about what can I do for myself that I'll be thankful for later. And the last one, gift giving. Now I want to be able to tell you to just go spend money and give yourself gifts, which I do love to do. But we have to remember we also need to keep a budget, and just spending money doesn't give us fulfillment. So something like every once in a while, getting yourself a little treat like ice cream or some fries or going thrifting. I love doing that. I thrifted this. Can really help. And also we can give ourselves things for free. We can show ourselves that we deserve nice things and things that bring us joy. Now we're going to talk about my story. That's me. I thought it was cute. So when COVID started, I was living at home and I had been diagnosed with depression and anxiety, double whammy, a couple months earlier. And I was super depressed. I was lonely. I was sad. I hated where I was, not my home, where I was emotionally. Don't worry. And I just couldn't go on any longer being like that. So I decided to make a change. I decided to start dating myself. So what I did is I went and I tried new restaurants. I went and tried boba for the first time. I learned that I hated it, but it was something new. I tried to teach myself how to skateboard. Another thing, I'm not good at it, but it was fun. Something that I do even now is I have a little movie night with myself. I put away my phone, I put on a face mask, get myself a treat, light a candle, and I watch a movie that I've never seen before. And this is just showing myself that I care about how I feel and how I'm treated. And this journey for me has probably been one of the most drastic things I've done to help improve my mental health and how I feel about myself. I have seen so many genuine changes in myself and my life, and I'm so glad that I went on this journey, and I'm so much happier now, and you will be too. So what's something you can do today to start doing this? Journaling. I mentioned it earlier, but journaling is a huge thing for me. Write down your expectations, your fears, your worries for dating yourself. Are you going to be judged? Or are you really scared to do what's something you really want to do? And just go and plan out your first date. Or be spontaneous about it. Because it's what you get to decide. Because when you date yourself, it's all about you. And that can be life-changing. Thank you.